Autism, a mental disorder that impairs communication and social interaction, but through it, a whole new level of creativity is born, one with unparalleled stories and characters. Alvin, leader of the new Valor Heroes, and Super Saiyan Mario, classic hero turned to an ultimate. I'm Donut, and it's my job to analyze their weapons, armors, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Before he became a hero, Alvin was just a regular kid living in Valor, a diverse and peaceful region with war behind it, but with a threatening evil looming over it in the shape of Wicked and his empire. Things seemed relatively fine until around the age of just 8 years old, tragedy struck. His family was all killed by the Empire's robots, leaving him and his best friend Sally the only survivors. Now, surely they were destined to die alongside them as well, right? Wrong. Alvin, armed with merely a wooden sword, destroyed the squadron of Imperial bots by himself and fled to Central City with Sally to find refuge. Here, they meet Professor Link. He took in different kids and raised them to be what would one day be the new Valor Heroes. As he trained, he became an expert swordsman and warrior on the fields of battle, being able to dispatch large amounts of Imperial bots and enemies by himself, as well as accurately assess all areas of a battlefield and react accordingly. Through his training, he's even learned a couple signature techniques, such as his ever-so-popular air roll technique, a spinning axle flip kick that sends him through the air ready to slice and slam into any unknowing opponent, not to mention the variations of that technique. He also wields his wrist blaster, which can shoot blasts at quick speeds or even be charged up for a stronger attack. At base, he's already a force to be reckoned with, having taken out many important Imperial commanders on his own, yet that isn't the end. Through Professor Link and his grandson George's work, he also has the Elite Gear to aid him. The Elite Gear is a series of power-up abilities that allow Alvin's techniques to become even more powerful, or even gain completely new abilities. Some of his most notable include the Roll Cap and Spin Bracelet, which transform his air roll into the Meteor air roll. The Gravity Palms, which allow Alvin to wield pseudo-telekinetic abilities. The Scan Scouter, which gives him the ability to notice enemy weaknesses or find secret doors and other such things. And the Rocket Shoes, which allow him to hover for short periods of time, as well as jump in midair and the like. However, his most powerful weapon is definitely the Golden Sword, a powerful sword only available to those who have obtained the 10 Courage Crystals. With it, his power and defense is increased massively, and is even able to release a powerful blast via Shining Power, which can stun enemies or, in the case of darkness, obliterate them. But Alvin isn't without his flaws. He may be the leader of the new Valor Heroes, but if it weren't for a good number of his teammates and other fighters, many of his missions wouldn't be possible. Slash, George, and even Sally have saved him on multiple occasions due to his recklessness and naivete. Still, he is an extremely capable fighter and won't go down without one hell of a fight. I'm Alvin, leader of the new Valor Heroes. Prepare to surrender! Everyone knows Mario, an icon and a legend of the industry constantly breaking boundaries and molds. This time is no exception. Years and years of saving Princess Peach. Years and years of saving the Mushroom Kingdom. You get it. He was constantly succeeding in saving the day, and Bowser had enough. He decided to not go for Peach, but instead kill Mario. After a fatal fight with Bowser and the Koopalings, Mario released the power within him he never knew he had. Super. He decimated Bowser and the Koopalings, never to be seen again. The Koopa Kingdom had fallen, and Mario had won with this new form. However, his struggle was not over. A new king arose, King Kamek, alongside a new slew of enemies to face. Countless battles waged between the Mushroom Kingdom and the Kingdom of Kamek, slowly learning more of his powers as he went on. He still has access to his normal Mario abilities such as jumping high, ground pounding, using fireballs, and his signature Bing Bing Wahoo and other power-ups. However, when he enters his super state, he loses the ability to use power-ups normally. But, in return, all of his powers are amplified, being able to use the Ultra Flame and Ultra Jump, which can absolutely decimate enemies that previously gave him any semblance of trouble. Unfortunately, new powers means new and more powerful enemies to face. King Kamek called upon and strengthened many warriors from different dimensions, bringing Mario to the end of his rope. This is when Luigi unleashes the power within himself, Blanco, similar to Mario's super ability but unique to Luigi. With Luigi near, Mario was able to call upon a crazy amount of energy and discovered a new technique, the Spirit Bomb. Calling upon all the energy around him, he decimated enemies that would even give him trouble in his super form, with no possible resistance. This was so powerful, the area impacted became an empty space of nothingness, all by itself, known as El Fin, or the End. He then later learned how to use the technique without Luigi Blanco's energy to aid him, though not with as much power. Mario and Luigi later crafted a team of other fighters to call upon whenever they reach a great peril like that again, with Mario as their leader. They fought many world threats such as clones, monsters, the Great Rezonor, King and Prince Boo, Mewtwo, and many more. It was not enough to stop the destruction of the Mushroom Kingdom, however. Princess Peach and the Mushroom Kingdom fell at the hands of a being known as Koopa the Sad, a rogue Koopa on his own mission. Mario and the Koopa the Sad battled numerous times before Mario was one day bested by Koopa the Sad, having all of the energy in his own Spirit Bomb redirected towards him. Even the great Super Saiyan Mario had his limits when bested with such a powerful adversary. However, don't think this death means that he's a weak guy, cause he is still one of the most powerful beings in the post-Mushroom universe, and he is ready to face any opponent with as much fervor as before. Esto es el fin! Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all. It's time for a death battle! Got it. Thanks, Sal. You there, hold it. I'm Alvin, leader of the new Valver Heroes. I've had some readings of heavy amounts of energy in this area. You wouldn't happen to know about it, would you?
90.
Hey, I'm speaking to you. If you don't answer, I will have to assume you're working for Wykid and will have to destroy you.
Spaghetti.
Alright, I warned you. This will be a match to forget. Fight! What? What-oh? How about this? Ugh. Seems I'll have to bring more to the table. You hit me. You actually hit me. Oh, Shining Force. You may be on fire, but I'm on a roll. He's still kicking after my air roll? He's flying up really damn fast. Phew. Okay, Chubby, let's see how you like this. Thanks for dropping by. Oh. How much energy could you possibly have left? Looks like you're running out of gas, huh? Puedo destruirte en un instante. Then what are you waiting for, coward? He's using up all his energy. Esto es el fin! This is it, for Valver! KO! Wowie zowie, that was epic. Alvin put up a fight, but really it was no contest to begin with. Let's answer the elephant in the room first. How Mario was able to use his Spirit Bomb with so little energy left. In KoopaTheSad.exe we see that Mario uses almost all his energy for the Spirit Bomb attack and is unable to use it after any other option that uses MP is done. But you have to remember that fight happens in El Fin, an area of nothing. But Super Saiyan Mario's Spirit Bomb is specifically stated to take the energy of the world around him. In an area with grass and trees and life, he would have no trouble taking their life energy. The Spirit Bomb was really the only thing needed to win the fight, as Alvin had no real counter for that. Alvin has fought many great opponents, but taking hits isn't something he's used to or excels at. He's usually either dodging or stopping attacks, and the few times he does get hit, they really do take a toll on him. Alvin's expertise has him fight with a variety of weapons and upgrades for a situation, but without Sally or Link, he didn't have the knowledge or gear to win the fight. He's shown numerous times that he can be caught off guard, as seen when he's unknown of where Slash was hiding early in NVH, or when tricked by Sever, and more. And lastly, their power. Alvin is strong. He's taken out giant robots all by flipping into them. However, as cited by the creator himself, the Imperial bots aren't made of sturdy materials. Alvin is still way stronger than your average person, but his enemies aren't as big and bad and metallic as you'd think they are. Even normal people like Robert and Cyanide take him a couple hits before he can defeat them. Killing them would probably be even more difficult. Meanwhile, Mario excels in finishing moves and destroying his opponents quickly and with immense power. The only reason he even died in the first place was because of the immense amount of energy he could use in one attack, all being redirected at him. Alvin just didn't have what he Nico needed in this fight. The winner is Super Saiyan Mario.